Now the drafting assistants will change lanes, and now trouble. Stewart is in trouble on the backstretch. Stewart's car up in the air.
Everything goes into slow motion when you're watching, and we had the big screen TV behind us, and you see it happening, and you know your car. You can't see the number, but you just know your car.
It's a big wreck on the back straightaway.
What's up, everybody? NASCAR Nick here, and I'm doing my first Diecast review of 2021. And as you can tell, my background for my Diecast reviews have changed. It's because I rearranged my room, got a new table finally, and I just decided to update everything. So before I get into the review, I'm just going to give you a little rundown of what I have. I got my Darrell Wallace Jr. Black Lives Matter diecast that I had in previous videos, but that was the Lionel version. This is the Lionel Authentics version. I got my Herbie the Love Bug diecast that I love. This thing is one of my favorite diecasts of all time that I have. Right here I have a Jerry Nadu 2003 164, and then right here is the very rare Dave Marcus 2000 164. And this thing right here, for some of you, might be odd for some of you to see, but I actually got this at Barnes & Noble. It's a little thing of Mr. Rogers and his trolley, that if you push this thing down, it comes out with a couple of words of wisdom that he said. Because in the last couple months, I've been going through a lot of, like, you know, just depression and just feeling upset and stuff. That, to be honest, I went on YouTube and just watched a lot of his videos and stuff from when he was still alive. And honestly, watching his stuff has helped me a lot. So just having this, like, just having this in my collection just makes me feel happy. So now let's just get, and one more thing I forgot to mention, right here, as you can tell in the background, these are war medals. These war medals actually belong to my grandfather, who served in World War II. After he passed away, he handed it down to my family, just to hold on to for future generations of my family. And I'm just happy I have the medals right here in front of me. It makes me feel like my grandfather's right with me. But anyway, let's get into the review. And if you see my videos in the past, you know that the opening crash video is basically going to be the review of the car that we're going to look at. So here it is. Tony Stewart's 2001 Daytona 500 Flip 124. So this one was actually a pretty complicated one to make because of the video quality from 2001. Couldn't really get, you know, good reference pictures of the car. And plus, it took me years just to find even a good, like, you know, side angle of it or an up-close version of the damage right here. But this one was also tough to make because, as you can tell, the windshield cracked when I was trying to make this car. Did not want that to happen. When I was bending the fender broke off, so I had to, like, super glue the hell out of this thing. I had to like slam the inside of the body, like the roll cage to the body of the car, because this thing wouldn't, like, you know, move back into position. I guess because the body was, like, you know, pulled apart too much, or it was, like, you know, bent out of place. But it was just so difficult to make. But I think it came out good in my opinion. So let's just get into the review and let's go over every detail. So right here you got the legendary number 20 from Joe Gibbs Racing. Started out racing for Joe Gibbs in 1999 with Tony Stewart, and then after Tony Stewart, it was Joey Logano, then Matt Kenseth, and then Eric Jones, and now finally Christopher Bell. You got rigid right on the quarter panel, right over here. You got the Home Depot, legendary sponsor of NASCAR. Pontiac, one of my favorite manufacturers of both street cars and NASCAR. Coca-Cola, one of the best sodas out there. And Goodyear right here on the fender. I'm going to turn the car this way so we can get a better look at the contingency decals. NASCAR Winston Cup, DuPont, Ray Bestos, the Bud Pole Award, Holly. You can't really make out what that one says. My eyes are so bad. Gatorade, you got Comp, Autometer, Jessel or Giselle, or however you pronounce that. 3M. I think this one says Spicer, EA Sports, Mechanics Wear, Mac Tools. You got a gum out right there. The Home Depot right here on the pillar. On the deck lid right here, Husky Tools and Boxes. And on the back right here, Pontiac taillights. Home Depot on the back bumper with the Pontiac logo right there. Honestly, to be honest, this paint scheme, especially on the Pontiac body, was always like, you know, pretty sick looking car. So many of you, if you've seen the video of the crash, Tony Stewart basically gets clipped by Ward Burton. Car spins around like this, gets hit by Robbie Gordon. Car picks up, it goes slamming onto the roof of Robbie Gordon, and it just starts rolling and rolling and rolling until it pirouettes on its nose, and then flies down like this and lands on the wheels like that, and lands right on top of Bobby Labonte, his teammate. So right here, I got some scratches on the door for when he was flipping, the damage to the roof when he landed on Robbie Gordon and then landed back on the racetrack, couple of scratches on the roof when he was flipping and hitting the pavement. I think I went a little overboard on the roof damage. Windshield should be a little dirty, considering that he had dirt flying everywhere when dirt was basically picking up onto the car when he was flipping and then going into the grass and stuff. The hood, pretty much damaged, bent, scratched up. Same thing with the fender. The front bumper torn away, except for this little section of the headlight. The right front wheel completely ripped out of the car, with the right front fender completely bent. The right side of the car pretty much was, like the passenger side of the car was basically just clean, besides having, you know, there's no window right here. And in real life, in this section right here, it was completely bent. Like, it was, like, you know, crumpled up. That I couldn't do. I didn't have the supplies for it at the time. Other than that, that's pretty much all the details in this. And I gotta say, this is one of my favorites that I made, because, I mean, normally I don't even make 124 customs, but this, I say, really, this really came out well, in my opinion, at least. I don't know how you guys would feel about it. Yeah, so guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up now, and hope you all like this video. And you guys heard in the past that I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. 2021 is going to be my 11th year on this channel, and right now I'm at 981. I would really appreciate if you guys can help me get to 1,000. It's my goal. I don't care how many subscribers I get in the future, if I even get past 1,000, but my goal is just to get to 1,000. So if you guys can help me out with that, I would really appreciate it. But anyway, guys, this is NASCAR Net going to sign off right now, and I'm going to try and upload some more diecast reviews in the oncoming weeks. So anyway, guys, I hope you all like this. Until next time, catch you later.